This is IGN.
Not all heroes wear capes, just most of them. This is your IGN review of Dispatch by Sarah Thwaites. We've seen stories built around redemption arcs plenty of times before, and if I'm being honest, I'm a total sucker for them. A sarcastic baddie who, despite their disdain for the law, gains enough empathy to save the day. What's not to like? After 8 episodes full of cliffhangers, surprising plot twists, and patience-testing puzzles, Dispatch has finished its own rumination on the topic, allowing me to take a more active role in determining who, amongst its strong cast of charming superheroes, deserves a second chance. It's fitting, then, that developer Ad Hoc Studio has similarly revived a style of video game I worried was fading into the background, confidently interjecting the interactive narrative genre with exciting new life. Dispatch takes place in a captivating, bizarro Los Angeles where superpowered beings, aliens, demons, and all manner of extraordinary humanoids coexist with regular people. As you can imagine, not every gifted being is benevolent, and many choose, or are forced into, a life of villainy. To help manage the onslaught of supers roaming the streets, an organization called the SDC has stepped in, launching an insurance-type racket that allows citizens to pay for the privilege of a powerful watchdog. One of the aforementioned good guys is our discerning protagonist, Robert Robertson, otherwise known as Mecha Man, whose heroic aspirations are dashed when a rogue explosive renders his suit useless, leaving him to take on the role of a call center worker at a small branch of the SDC. That's not all, though, as due to his lack of tenure, Robert is tasked with managing a group of barely reformed villains, lovingly called the Z-Team, whose snarky attitudes and violent tendencies leave a lot to be desired. Across Dispatch's approximately 8-hour runtime, it's compelling to watch Robert grow in the wake of this sudden downgrade, experiencing the peaks and valleys of shift work. I found myself invested from start to finish thanks to Dispatch's grounded, witty writing and the heartfelt performances delivered by its sizable cast. Your time with Dispatch is split into 2 distinct parts. Most of the time, you'll be chatting through beautifully animated cutscenes, picking between amusing dialogue options and completing quick-time events like those seen in The Wolf Among Us or the Life is Strange series. Certain decisions trigger a heart-pounding X-person remembered that notification at the top of the screen, which feels like a refreshing jolt of nostalgia from 2025. Not every decision is as impactful as you might expect, and more often than not, my choices led to unique jokes or funny animations rather than game-shifting consequences. Crucially, though, when the credits finally rolled, avoiding any spoilers, the ending I received still felt true to my version of Robert. It says something that I'm keen to jump in again to see how the other narrative branches pan out. The rest of your time is spent working at the SDC as a dispatcher, assigning superheroes to a variety of jobs. Using your mouse and your wits, you'll monitor a city map where hazard notifications periodically pop up with a timer, alerting you to various jobs the SDC needs to handle efficiently. Each hero under your command has a stat matrix, similar to that seen in Pokemon. You'll receive a verbal description as a job appears, with your own task being to match your best hero, or in some cases heroes, based on their stats and personalities. You'll be told very soon after whether you've passed or failed, with success earning you experience points that lead to a permanent stat boost for each hero. Failure, on the other hand, can lead to your heroes getting hurt, or worse, being taken out of commission for the shift. Managing their individual skill sets as multiple clocks tick down in front of you is a surprisingly stressful task that compelled me to lock in. A true spiritual successor to the Telltale games of the 2010s, Dispatch cleverly toes the line between TV show and video game, delivering on both halves in equal measure. Its cavalcade of multi-dimensional characters shines thanks to great writing further buffeted by a star-studded cast. The hands-on minigame of managing my superhero team from behind a desk is both a tense delight and a smart way to tie the conversations you have into the actual action, with only the hacking puzzles feeling like a less than thrilling distraction. An emotional roller coaster in all the right ways, Dispatch is a decision-packed adventure that hones in on the hero behind the super. I'm only left with one question. How long until Season 2? Dispatch's IGN score, 9 out of 10. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Zeke Robison, and for the latest Dispatch updates, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.